YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Breezy, everything easy. Yes sir. We back with another banger, and today, you already know the topic is, it's your boy Diddy, man. Your boy Diddy that's been going crazy. But today, man, we have one of his victims. She came out. She said that she was hiding for a few years because she was so scared to talk about it. But now that everybody's been coming out and telling their truths and what they've seen or what happened to them by Diddy, she finally came out and she was saying some crazy stuff like that I seen like a few seconds of, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna watch it together. She was mentioning about some satanic stuff, and like these parties are not just regular freak-offs, like people go in there and do little orgies, things like that. It's more than that, she was saying. So we're gonna get straight to the video. If y'all new, welcome to the channel. My name is Fly Breezy, man. If y'all new, like, comment, subscribe. If you like the content, man, show us some love, share it, comment. Even if you don't like the video, just like it anyway. Just to be nice to the kid. You feel me? But let's get straight to it.
I never thought that we would see the day where Diddy would get arrested, and I told you guys in that Maria Z interview in 2021 that no one tells on Diddy. P. Diddy. Alright? Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington. People don't usually talk and stop and think about the children victims that are going through things right now as we speak, and the ones who suffered through all this bullshit. I decided to stop for a second and do some projects with projects all around, because we just said, you know what, this is our life, it's not changing. We stopped somewhere and I've been hiding. My mom and I have been hiding. We've had our head down. We've tried to back up. We've tried to tell you everything that we can, and now we have people messaging us, investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because it's trending.
Yep.
We're still not on the subject of the kids. All the adults are covering their asses. All the adults are, I left at a certain time, yet you knew children were there. You knew these parties were not okay. They weren't freak-offs. They were satanic ritual orgies. Get it straight. It wasn't just adults in these parties. The adults were responsible for the child sex slaves that were in the party. And one of those children were me.
Wow.
Now, those who are trying to come at us now, talking like, oh, well, now the Diddy's out, now that you can talk. For why? Because we tried to have a case with Child Protective Services. We gave them 8 months worth of evidence. 8 months worth of evidence. That didn't even do a crumb. They took that case and they hid it. If you are a survivor and if you are a real victim, be careful. Because these hotline numbers that they're putting out, I don't trust them. I wouldn't do it.
They take your information to see what you have.
They're taking inventory.
And then they shut it down. They're taking inventory. So don't trust them.
That's our mama talking.
Don't trust the feds. Don't trust the judges. Fuck all y'all. You're all guilty. You're all corrupt. Any attorney that's taking money to defend...
I'm not gonna lie to you, this video right here, her speaking, I feel like all the people that came out, she's been the most authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell, like, it's not for the bread, it's not for the money. Like, she really been through the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's giving that vibe. Let me know in the comments what y'all think.
Ben Diddy? You're nasty and vile.
That's blood money.
That's blood money.
That's all blood money. You do know that, right?
Wait.
Whether you take money...
Wait, so how did she get in the Diddy party if she was a young minor, right? So if she got in the party, what was her mom? And did her mom allow this? Like, how did this whole shit happen with her? I'm trying to understand.
Money for him to shut up, whether you take money from him, period, that's blood money. I don't want anybody's money. You see all the people running? They're ducking and hiding because everybody knows that there is children there. But we're still not talking about the
Facts.
kids yet. When are we going to talk about the kids? Everybody's demanding something from the victims. Why aren't you demanding it from the news? You know he's about to turn into another Epstein, and then the list follows, and it circles back into a web. So why isn't anybody demanding any information on the kids? Huh?
Where'd that supply chain come from?
Do you think that thousands of bottles worth of baby oil was for thousands of who? $65,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza was for who?
Damn.
Trafficking over the border was for who? Child Protective Services is your supplier. Is anybody going to talk about that? The immigrants that are coming.
Now that's different. She bringing up Child Protective Services. We're supplying Diddy. Possibly. Allegedly.
Coming across the border, that all those kids that they were just scooping up out of boats and out of the water, they're now coming in and they're throwing them right into the system. Aurora, Colorado, Springfield, Ohio. Where do you think all those kids are going? This ain't about an election anymore. Y'all know that, right? The election is canceled. Because everybody that you love, you don't live in the world you think you do. Everybody that you think is not guilty is about to show you who they really are. I've been screaming for years. So now, if you see me over here trying to live a normal life and tying up loose ends as justice, mind your fucking business. Nobody ever thinks about the victims. Nobody.
Word.
The victims' lives get turned around when the predators' lives want to just get announced. You slap them on the wrist and you bring up every source of trauma for the victim. But nobody wants to stop and think about that. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the shit right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey. Why you running? Our PTSD lives on every damn day that they did what they did. But it's only talked about when it's trending. We got legal evidence to drop.
That's facts though. It's really sad that like shit like that can happen to people, and you could bring it up to whoever, however high level police or detective, whatever it is, involved FBI, whatever it is, and they won't even like look into it until like there's 50 people who came out saying the same thing. So like it's kind of crazy, man.
I just don't know what's the point. Yeah, I was at a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors. But I told you, nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021. 7 months ago. We made sure, I already knew, that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that. 7-8 months.
Bro, I really want to know what Oprah is involved with, because once Oprah go down, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro, because her image, bro, I'm just really curious what Oprah's got into, man. What kind of bullshit that she have done that we don't know nothing about.
Months ago. We went and made sure there were sworn documents. We have them. When we went to Colorado for the A to Z event, we had a lot of legal evidence that we made sure we already had because we knew a list of people were about to get got. You can't run for that long. I'm just shocked we're finally seeing the day.
Alright, y'all. So, this dude right here, he supposedly has one of the tapes, right? Supposedly had one of the tapes, and he was the one who wrote this, I guess, this recent one that got leaked, right? And supposedly there's a few tapes out there, and he has, I'm not sure, one or few of them. And he's saying that there are few celebrities that's in these tapes, and if he shows them all at once or give them to the FBI, the world will crumble. So we're gonna watch it, man. Let me know what you guys think. Let's do it.
Claimed that Kim Porter kept copies of Diddy's alleged sex tapes as leverage. What evidence do you have to support this narrative?
The tapes.
So you actually have tapes?
I'm not going to do fully comment. Let's just say there's tapes that exist, yeah.
Well, let's
that are on.
Let's ponder around that.
There's
the investigators in the case that is now filed.
Yes.
Right. Say that they were in possession of tapes. They can actually confirm that there are tapes,
sure,
as well as baby oil, as well as all of the other things that they found.
Yeah.
And so with that, we do know from that perspective that the DA involved in the case that Diddy is now facing,
the federal government.
yes, the DA and the federal government have tapes.
Attorney General.
And so my question is, there's a claim that Porter kept copies of, and this is in your book,
yes,
that she kept copies of Diddy's alleged tapes as leverage, right? And in making that, it would be assumed that you would, or the possession of those tapes, you've seen them, you have them, you know about them. And like I said, what evidence do you have to support the narrative?
Yes, there are tapes that exist.
Okay.
He's very fidgety. Like he's very uncomfortable. I'm trying to figure out if this is true with him. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell because he's acting a little strange.
The book alleges that Diddy kept a vault of tapes documenting his alleged sexual encounters. Was there any hard evidence that such a vault existed?
The sources say there was a vault that existed, yes. And some of the tapes were flown out of the country on a private jet. That's from the sources directly, so I have to believe them. If she's angry, if she was abused, if she's fighting back, because we know through, and I'm going to reveal some of these other things that are on the drive that discuss why she was doing it and when. Okay.
So you didn't. These are other things that you didn't include in.
Correct.
And why did you keep that out?
Correct. Because I can't reveal everything at once. It's too shocking. If I was to release those tapes, the world would shut down. Okay. If I showed one of these tapes, I'm telling you right now, the whole music industry and Hollywood, it would just grind down like this. They're all going to start pointing at each other like this, and it's going to be bad. We've already set it up. We have multiple attorneys. We know how to do it. It's not my first rodeo. I solved the greatest murder case in history. 3 of them. I know how to do it. We're going to do it, but it's just going to come in pieces. And there's also ways we can, let's say, not censor it, but we can kind of
I just really hope he's not bought. I just really hope he is not bought. Hopefully someone didn't put money in his pocket to be like, hey, listen, say this and that and make people believe or trust you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. He's giving me weird vibes, but he could be speaking the truth.
Soften it, right? Like the whole tape doesn't have to come out. All the tape. I don't have all the tapes. There's other people that have the tapes. I can't control them. We already know they're shopping in Hollywood. We have proof of other people telling us. We actually didn't have that one they showed. So there's multiple out there. Remember, this has been going on for 30 years. So I'm not the only one who has them. I think I have specific ones that no one has. But so, yeah, it's gonna be extremely shocking. We've got to be really just kind of one step at a time.
But you can confirm nor deny that what you claim to have, that no one else has, correct?
I would say this. Let's say there's 10 tapes, right?
So this is hypothetical.
Yeah. Hypothetically, there's 10 tapes. There's a couple of those that no one has, but the flash drive has. I can pretty much guarantee.
And how can you?
Because if anybody has those, they're going to go to jail. If they release what I believe they think they have or they want to release, they will most likely go to jail. That's why we're working with the federal government. We're working with the federal government.
Oh, you're currently working with the federal government?
Well, not like what you're saying.
No. I want to be clear. I don't want to make any...
We're going to give them to the federal government.
Oh, so you're going to give the tapes to the federal government?
Yes.
Okay.
You know how many people were going to these parties? You know how many people... And think crazy thing about it, like they said, with all these kids being, sex slaves and molested and things like that. Like, who were covering these tapes? Who were covering for these people who were witnessing these parties? Like, Like, the one thing I found is very interesting was when the whole thing with Cassie, right? And it was just such a coincidence when that video of her getting beat up by Diddy got released. I was just like, damn, okay, this happened years ago. So who was holding this footage for this long? And why did they wait now? Like, you know, there's so many questions, man. It's like digging in the rat hole. You just keep going, keep going. But hey, man, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what should happen to Diddy, how many years he deserves. And I'm very curious with the Oprah shit. Let me know what you guys think about Oprah, man. What do you think Oprah did and involved in all this BS that's going on, man? But it's your boy Breezy, and we going, man. Peace.